All right. Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watch. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Friday. I am your meteorologist, Jess Peterson. And first off, let's go and give a round of applause real quick for making it to Friday evening. Yeah, so it is Friday evening. We made it to the weekend officially. So congratulations for that. But we're not quite there yet. We just got to get through tonight. I mean, technically, it is the weekend, but before we get to the actual weekend, Saturday, let's talk about the weather first for this weekend and see what it's going to look like for the entire weekend and through past even this weekend as well. But if you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button, make sure you go and do so. Also, make sure you go and hit the share button and also vote inside the poll inside the chat. It's been up for around 4 or 5 minutes ish. So go on and vote. And now let's go on and start. Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Friday. I am your meteorologist, Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Friday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, we do have a lot going on. We have tornado reports going on all throughout southern Missouri as well as Arkansas, the same regions that was just hit by the severe weather getting hit again with some of these tornadoes. Also, rain going through Indiana, Illinois, as well as Michigan, Pennsylvania as well. And as we move over here to the west, we do have some rain going on inside the Four Corners region, as well as some snow going on in Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico as well. The west overall not looking bad. If you look at the very far west, even the northwest as well, not looking bad either. If you go on to your current cloud cover right now is showing some pretty decent cloud cover over the Midlands of South Carolina as well as the southern upstate of South Carolina. The PD region even showing a couple of clouds as well, but overall it's not really anything terrible. Going on to our cloud cover for the future, as you go on and push this forward, the cloud cover is still overall just staying kind of heavy throughout the state, even as we move to tomorrow. Going into tomorrow morning, that cloud cover is still staying there over the state, even as you go into tomorrow afternoon as well. Tomorrow afternoon it's looking like it could be, again, just another pretty cloudy time period. It will starting to light up just a little bit, but overall, it's not really as much as it probably will be later tonight. But as you continue on, all the way to temperatures now. Current temperature is 79 in Columbia as well as 79 in Eastover, 79 in Sumter as well as 77 in Manning, 77 in Kingstree as well as 77 in Aiken, 79 in Greenwood as well as 79 in Donald, 75 in Anderson as well as 73 in Clemson, even 73 in Spartanburg, 77 that is inside of Gaffney, 75 in Spartanburg as well as 79 in Rock Hill, 71 Myrtle Beach, 73 in Conway, 70 in Myrtle Beach, down here in the Low Country, around 73 near Somerville and Moncks Corner, 71, I believe that is, near Allendale as well. Going to your low temperatures for tonight, 66 in Greenville as well as 65 in Spartanburg, 66 in Winsboro as well as 65 in Newberry, 67 in Columbia as well as 67 in Aiken, even 66 in Barnwell as well. Even as you get to around 63 in Walterboro, 68 in Charleston, 64 in Moncks Corner, as well as 67 in Hilton Head Island, 65 in Georgetown, and 67 in Myrtle Beach. Going on to your rainfall. No rainfall is expected for the next 24 or so hours, so it will be nice and dry from now until 8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, because that's where it goes to. That's where this model goes to. Looking at severe weather for tonight. No thunderstorms, obviously, tonight. Same thing with tomorrow, but Sunday, that's why we had the yellow screen playing at the beginning. Slight risk of severe weather is in effect for Oconee County as well as western Anderson County and even Pickens County as well. We also do have that marginal risk that goes for Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, as well as Aiken as well. And then just that general thunderstorm risk as well for Columbia and Florence as well. Some other regions like Orangeburg, down there towards St. Matthews as well. Down there even towards Allendale County and northern Dorchester and far northern Colleton counties as well. Now that goes again for Sunday right here, so we don't know the exact details. We'll talk more about this tomorrow night though, so make sure that you're tuned in for that. In terms of excessive rainfall, we're not done. You're not done. As you go on down here, for excessive rainfall, nothing for tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, obviously. Nothing. Well, actually, yes, Sunday something, actually. We're looking at this right here. For Sunday, a slight risk of excessive rainfall is also going on Sunday for Greenville, Anderson, and Greenwood as well. Walhalla is included in there, even Honea Path and Abbeville as well. And then we have a marginal risk of severe weather that goes from Spartanburg, Greer, Boiling Springs, Rock Hill, as well as Lancaster, Pageland, South Carolina, as well as Hartsville, Columbia, as well as Lexington and St. Matthews and Orangeburg down into Allendale as well. That marginal risk of severe weather, 5% risk of severe weather, the slight risk with the 15% risk. And as you go into Monday, we're not done. Marginal risk of severe weather, that's pretty much for everyone else. Columbia, Orangeburg, Somerville, Charleston, Conway, Myrtle Beach, Loris, Hilton Head Island, into Walterboro as well, Mount Pleasant, down towards Allendale and McClellanville, and some other regions as well that I probably have not called out, but everyone else that's inside the green, watch out for a 5% chance of flash flooding or a 5% chance of seeing some flooding in some areas. Does not seem like a lot, but it kind of is when you look at it from a broad scale, because even that 5% could still mean something. So now let's go on now and talk about our future. So we're going to talk about the short-term future first, and we're going to go on and talk about the long-term future. But here's the short-term future right here. If you go over here to the HRRR, this is not the HRRR, it's the HRRR right here. We're going to start off here at the 18Z, starting off going all the way to around 9 p.m. Nothing going on, obviously. See a little shower right there. That's like 3 a.m., if anything. But just continuing that forward some more, you just see maybe some more shower activity going on at 9 o'clock p.m. right outside of that 8 o'clock p.m. time frame. But 9 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night, potentially could see some shower activity going on in the upstate. Maybe trying to go on in the Midlands as well. But overall, very, very isolated. Not much at all. And as we go all the way to 2 p.m. on Sunday as well, looking dry through most of Sunday as well. So maybe just some isolated shower activity Saturday night, but Sunday morning going into Sunday afternoon is looking fine. So now let's talk about our long-term future. It's like the next 300 to 400 hours or so. So here we go right here. You can see you can see the time is in the top right. Yes, the top right corner of your screen. So make sure that you go in and pay attention to that. So pushing this forward, you can see that there is some rain, thunderstorm activity going on April the 7th through April the 8th as well. That's our excessive rainfall or severe weather that we could potentially receive going into Sunday and into Monday as well. As you continue this forward even more, maybe some more rainfall with some excessive rainfall possible going to April the 11th as well. And other than that, it's looking just like some spotty shower activity, something maybe we're going to have to watch on April the 16th, maybe the 17th. And then some cold air trying to come back, though. And obviously with the cold air, obviously we're in some unseasonably warm temperatures, but those warm temperatures will eventually go away. And by the time we get to around April the 8th and the 9th, that cold air is really going to take shape as we go all the way into like April the 14th. Then the 15th comes around, and it kind of just is a huge battle zone. But when we get in around April the 18th or the 19th, you can just see the cold air dominating pretty much this entire region from Florida through the Carolinas, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, just dominating all parts of the southeast United States and the mid-Atlantic and even the south central U.S. as well. Well, I would say, let's go on and talk with the audience, but you can see there is nobody that commented tonight, so we're going to go on and skip over that, and we're going to just go on and talk about the crazy score, which is now at a 22. That's for tonight in the 16 to 30 category of mild. It's a slightly breezy or cloudy, but no major concerns. And the reason why it's at a 22, it's going to be quiet, obviously, with mild temperatures. Clouds are obviously going to increase, but fog is possible tonight, especially where some areas where it's a bit moist at as well. So we're pretty much the surface dew points will approach air temperatures by daybreak, suggesting patchy fog is possible, especially in low-lying areas. However, forecast confidence remains too low to officially include fog in the forecast. But it's very low. But if you see fog, that would be pretty unlucky, I guess. Matters if you're driving or not. Conditions remain stable. There's no significant rain or storm threat. No need for any live coverage. I'm not going live for some fog. So we're just gonna push that to the side. Let's talk about San Antonio, Raleigh, and Philadelphia now. Starting off with San Antonio, low temperatures tonight 67, high temperatures tomorrow at 76. Low temperatures tomorrow night at 46. Severe thunderstorms possible tonight and tomorrow as well. So watch out for the severe weather. We'll talk about that in just a second. Talking about Raleigh, low temperatures tonight at 68, high temperatures tomorrow at 88. Low temperatures tomorrow at 67. No precipitation is expected tonight and also tomorrow as well. Philadelphia, the final region, low temperatures tonight 50, high temperatures tomorrow at 58, with low temperatures tomorrow at 52. Chance of rain for tonight, but tomorrow during the day. Chance of rain again tomorrow during the day, but the nighttime hours when it gets there tomorrow night, that showers will pretty much be likely. So now let's go on and talk about severe weather for all locations. So starting off first, let's talk about excessive rainfall first since we're here. So we're going to talk about Raleigh first. Raleigh does have a chance for some excessive rainfall not only Sunday but Monday as well, with that minor risk of flooding. A 5% risk is there. But that's for Sunday and Monday, only 5%. San Antonio for excessive rainfall. Nothing for tonight. Same thing for tomorrow and just the next couple of days as well. And then moving on to Philadelphia, you can see up there in the top right corner, Philadelphia does have a little minor risk for maybe some flash flooding. It's only a 5% risk, but that's pretty much all that I can see, and that's for tomorrow. That's only for tomorrow. And so now we also do have to talk about actual severe weather with potential for damaging winds, hail as well, and that's for San Antonio down there in Texas. Where San Antonio is under a slight risk of severe weather for tonight going into tomorrow morning. You see that slight risk is there for San Antonio as you go into the tornado risk. Tornado risk will be up there to your northeast. If you go to wind, you are under a 15% risk of damaging wind, so that wind threat is definitely something that you might have to watch for. And then in terms of hail is also another big threat as well. You're under a 15% risk of hail and a 10% hatched, meaning that 2-inch hail is not out the question. So make sure that you are watching for that, and that if you have to move those cars inside of a garage or whatever it is, that you get that done. And other than that, I believe that is it. I don't think Raleigh or Philadelphia has any severe weather concerns. I think that both areas are good, at least for now. We'll keep an eye and see what happens there. But that's going to wrap this up. Only one more thing to talk about. Two more things to talk about. And that's number one, what's going on throughout the entire United States now, not just South Carolina. First off, a powerful spring storm continues across the country with multiple high impacts in the forecast. Life-threatening, catastrophic, and potentially historic flash flooding continues across the lower Ohio Valley and the Mid-South. A couple rounds of significant severe weather expected from the Mid-South through the Ozarks and the Arklatex, with very large hail and strong tornadoes possible. So that's that right there. So Arkansas, the region that's been getting hit the most, you can already see the tornado reports. There's already been reports of houses that were flattened. It's just overall just a very, very unfortunate and sad situation that's going on over there inside of Arkansas and Missouri, as well as even some other places as well. Western Tennessee also getting in on some of the action as well. So very, very unfortunate situation going on there. But they're gonna have to go through another round again tomorrow, and not only that, but the life-threatening flash flooding as well, a high risk. That's the highest of the high, pretty much close to an 100% chance, if not an 100% chance, of receiving significant flash flooding in a lot of areas of Arkansas. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that unfolds over the next couple of days. And in terms of injuries, I don't know, what's going on in terms of injuries. I guess at the end, We'll check and see the rate of what's going on in terms of the amount of deaths that has occurred from this event. Let me see if they have it out already. Right now, around 11 people. 11 people have unfortunately died from the severe weather that's going through. 9 in Tennessee, 1 in Missouri, and 1 in Indiana as well. So so again, hopefully they can rebuild over there. Stronger rebuild, better than it was before. Because I know some houses are definitely flattened. And I've seen pictures of it. But that's that. We also do have some snow going on inside of Texas as well as New Mexico, and then maybe some wind chills. I believe or a freeze going on inside of Texas, western Texas as well. In terms of our wildfire update, we do have a new wildfire going on throughout the state over here inside of Darlington. It's already 100% contained. It was only around 7 acres. They got that contained pretty quickly. In Carolina Forest, still 85% contained. 91% contained for the Pickens fire. I'm pretty sure that's more than yesterday. And the Greenville County fire is still at 99% contained. So 90% contained and up from both of those. Carolina Forest is still at 85. And that's it. So let me check the audience one more time. My Nana says hello, Jay. Hello to you, and she's the only person there. So you are the only person inside at least the live chat commenting tonight. And then if you go on, I asked inside the poll, are you liking the warmer weather? 67% says yes, while 33% says no. 67% says yes, and 33% says no. I'm honestly enjoying it. Honestly welcoming it with open arms, ready for this warmer weather. I'm not, because I'm not a huge cold weather fan. I know a lot of people are, but I'm ready for this warmer weather to get started, and so we can have some nice days. Start wearing some shorts and no longer any long sleeves. My mom waves inside the chat, says hello to you, and that's it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast tonight. It's gotten to a 50-50 now inside the poll. So again, if you have not voted in there, make sure you go in and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And also make sure you go in and hit the share button as well. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at 430. Short-term goal of 450. We're only 20 away from 450, 70 away from 500. So you've met 70 people in your lifetime. You probably have 70 people inside your contacts. I mean, at least a good 10 to 20 of them you have not sent the link to yet. So go in and send it to them real quick. It's quicker than going inside the store and getting a bag of chips that you wanted or getting a slushie from out the gas station. It's free as well. It's all of that. All of this is free. You just need to have an account. But to share it, you actually don't need an account. You can actually just do it. But that's it. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm not quite sure if I will be here tomorrow evening, but I know for a fact I will be here tomorrow morning. So I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday morning forecast update.